And now she has finally cooperated with me. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. And even with that much health, look at my health, guys. All those guys attacked me. All those. Guys, I'm back with another video. As promised that I will be showing you the build which I'm currently running. So I'm currently running a heavy gunner build. As you can see, I'm using a flamer. So flamers are heavy guns. Okay, so I'm using a heavy gunner build. So what are the perks I'm using? Let's see. Okay, so under strength, since I'm a high level player, that's why I'm having 15 strength. You can go with at least 6 in the strength category if you're a low level player. Like as you can see, my master heavy gunner is fully leveled up, and all the heavy gunner perks. So, and you really don't need this lock and load. What it does, it makes your heavy guns reload faster. Okay, but blocker, definitely you can go for the full level because this is very helpful and this makes you tanky also. So as for my recommendations, apart from blocker, the rest you can go for just one, like 3 for blocker, 1 lock and load, 1 expert heavy gunner, 1 heavy gunner, and 1 master heavy gunner. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So I told you 6, you can go for 7. If you don't want to use lock and load, then you can go for 6. Just these 3 and blocker. Now under perception, I'm using fire in the hole for my expeditions, grenadier to boost my Tesla. Panapictographist, you might not use these two, but I'm keeping this because I am a magazine and a bobblehead collector. Now under endurance, whole life giver, you can go for 1. Game fiend, you can either use this or you can skip this perk. Even this one also, both Chem Fiend and Cola Nut, but I'm using both. Fireproof, it gives you a little bit of more resistance to fire, so you can keep this. Either you can keep it in full rank or you can reduce it to level 1, but I would definitely recommend use this one. Life giver, if it is leveled up to full rank, then it is very good as it is giving you more life. More life means more tankiness. So my definitely picks are this one, life giver, fireproof, and radical, because if you're running a bloodied build, so you should definitely use this as this will increase your strength greatly. Now under charisma, strange in numbers is a must. Travel agent you don't need. Tenderizer you can have, but you can either max it or you can keep it to level 1. And friendly fire, so that I can heal my teammates or NPCs in the game. Now under intelligence, nerd rage is very important because if you're running a bloodied build, so definitely nerd rage will give you that extra damage resistance, and it will help you to even boost your damage, and your AP will regen even 15% faster. Battery is included, you don't need this, but I'm keeping this because I use a lot of fusion cores and sometimes I need to use my power armor. Scrapper, it is good if you are getting or if you are looting everything beside you, so adding this perk will help you to get even more junk, but it is not a necessary perk. And gunsmith, rank 5, as flamethrowers often break very quickly, so my recommendation is either, at least if you're not high level enough, at least go for a level 3 gunsmith, not less than that, as it makes no sense. For agility through hiker, you can have this, you may not have this. I usually run with a lot of food items in my inventory, so I have kept this. Bond Survivor is a must if you're running a Bloodied build. I have, as you can see, I am using only rank 1. Rank full rank is not necessary. White Knight, as without this perk card, guys, especially without this perk card, any armor you're wearing doesn't stand a chance against any enemies in Appalachia or in Expedition. So, in order to save yourself, guys, from repairing your armor often, use this perk card, and I would recommend you to max this out. Dodgy I'm using, you can use it. I'm using this for a little bit of tankiness. You may not use it. If you're a VATS user heavy gunner build, then I won't suggest you to use this perk. But this gives you a little bit of more tankiness. Then under luck, I'm using one bloody mess. Serendipity is must. Even rank 1 will do. Class freak is a must because you will be running with the mutations, and the negative effect of the mutations will be reduced by 75%. And good with salt, because as I've told you guys, I have a lot of food in my inventory. That's why I'm using this. And you may not use this because you may not have as much as food as I do. So instead of this, what you can add is Bloody Mist rank 3, or you can use Crit Savvy if you're a crit user, crit heavy guns user. Curator you can use if you use bubbleheads or magazines very often. 4-leaf clover you don't need, or you can use either this too, because what this does is this perk card will help you to repair your weapon when shooting enemies, and this perk card will repair your armor when you're getting hit from your enemies. So, and start gins you can add, you may not add. It is not necessary, but if you use radaways to remove your rads, I would definitely recommend level 2 start gins, because as you know guys, radaway has a tendency to remove your mutation. So in order to be using radaway safely, I would suggest you to use start gins a level 2 one, so that you don't lose your mutations after using radaway. And rest, it's up to you guys. And now for some action. How does these perks which I showed you actually is in real life? Oh, and I almost forgot to show you guys the legendary perk cards I'm using. As you're not using a power armor, so I am using the funky duds from poison resistance. Extra strength is always good, so I'm using extra strength perk, legendary strength perk card, and master infiltrator. Master infiltrator you definitely don't need, but I use this because it helps me in my expeditions and to do dailies. You can swap this with if you want more fire resistance, you can swap this with sizzling style, or if you play always on your team, you can use this perk card, taking one from the team. This is a very good legendary perk card. Even sizzling style, which gives you more resistance to fire. If you are a VATS build and you sneak a lot, I would suggest follow through. But for heavy gunner, I wouldn't suggest that you should use follow through unless you use rifles like fixer, handmade, etc. Electric absorption, you can also use this if you run a heavy gunner in power armor. So you can use this perk card, as those laser weapons will heal you as well as at the same time will charge your fusion cores too. The rest I won't suggest. So that's probably my legendary perks. And now let's see selection. And I'm over encumbered. Wow.
Error. Glazed, not found. Replacing with a similar word. Gauze.
Okay, that's probably, I think that's probably will do. Keep that one.
Metric system
Okay, so for testing, we always go to Westech, as the super muties over there are our test subjects. So let's go and see how this build actually works. And I'm using no buffs, guys. Let me show you. I'm really using no buffs. See, I'm having Nodrich, I'm having company T bonus, that is AP regen. I have extra 3 charisma, and since I'm a carnivore, I am using this food. It gives me extra 70% carry weight, carry boost. So let's see. As you can see, no problem at all. Super mutants are dying just like anything. And even, see, those guys are hitting me. Those guys are hitting me. The doggos are hitting me. Look at my health bar. Look at my health bar, guys. See? See, they are hitting me with their full strength. But nothing is happening. Now let's see. As you can definitely tank. High level super mutants, you can definitely tank. So probably, yeah. Okay. So super mutants here are done. Now let's go for a bigger enemy, like the behemoth. And in order to find the behemoth, Salmon's Pond is the place you need to visit. So here, guys, here I am, guys, at Salmon's Pond. And now let's see how much damage I can do to the super mutant behemoth. Where is Bob? This is Bob. I have given him a name. Hello, Bob. See, Bob is awake from his sleep. Bob. So definitely you can even tank a super mutant behemoth. See? He is giving me no damage. No damage. And now, look how much damage I am giving. Bob is taking a hit. And Bob is down. So definitely, this build I have showed you guys is a tank build. And you will be having no problems at all in killing larger enemies. Now let me show you some weird enemies which you can also find over here. Those enemies can actually pack a punch, and we call them floaters. So let's see how we do against the floaters. As we know that floaters have fire, poison and ice damage. So let's see now. There are the floaters. Hey, rise. See, this floater is giving me ice damage. And it's dead. This floater is giving poison damage. And just like that, guys, a Scotch Beast. So in order to test it on a Scotch Beast, you need to go to a Fisher site. I'm going over there and I will show you guys how good this build is. And You can also check Angry Turtle. He makes absolutely wonderful videos about character builds, weapon damage, everything you need to know. Angry Turtle has it covered for you. So now I need to bring that Scotch Beast down, and in order to bring a Scotch Beast down, you only need one weapon, and that is the Pepper Shaker. Where is the Scotch Beast? There she is. What are you doing over there? As you see, guys, now let me use the flamer, which is used for the Burning Love challenge. And see, guys, look at the damage. Look at the damage I'm doing. That previously I was using the Holy Fire. Now I'm using an anti-armor flamer. And those guys are getting shattered. Are literally melting. Those guys are literally melting. These guys even tried to kill me. And he failed. And he's dead. And if you ask me whether you can use this in VATS, absolutely you can. But I would suggest you don't need to use VATS. See? Those guys don't stand a chance. Now, let's do a test drive on Scotch Beast Queen. Come on, Queen, get down. I'm showing here something. I'm showing my viewers something. Get down.
Someone is at the home front door.
Get down.
Doorbell.
Come on.